Do you remember when Trudeau was pushing that school lunch program and was using the Conservatives' opposition to it as a point of argument of like, oh, the Conservatives don't want your children to have food or something. And it's like, well, obviously not. That's obviously no one disagrees with the premise that children should have healthy lunches and good food. No one is on the other side of that argument. The argument is that should it be the government that's providing that food, or should a system of governance be put in place that allows families to have the type of disposable income that allows them to provide their children with the necessary and healthful food to get their lunches? That's the actual argument. The argument is not this straw man that they've constructed of like, oh, well, the Conservatives just don't, they just, all that money that would have gone to that program, they want to give to their wealthy bankers or whatever. And it's like, okay, listen, bud, your party leader is a wealthy banker. So like, this is my point. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be the one person to say, with the childhood obesity rates, we need less food for children.
Less food in schools. James from the Critical Compass. You heard it here first.
But that's the perfect example of some of these. It's a legislation. It's not designed to be effective because you can't feed everybody. It's not a top-down, unless they have the level of control in every school. It's the amount of like improvement that they can get is minimal. Same thing happens with the dental program, or the childcare CCB, childcare benefit. These things sound great when you're delivering a speech. Then you look into the details and they have very strict stipulations. They have very strict income cutoffs, and they're actually not helping a lot of people, but to a voter, it sounds like a good thing.
Yeah.
And then you see cases of people trying to access the childcare benefit, and you're like, okay, well, I'm not eligible for it yet, or I have to submit a thing, and then there's some paperwork, and it gets denied.
But often the cases with these types of things, exactly like what you're saying, the incentive is to actually make less money so that you can qualify for these programs. The incentive is never on the more, progressive, liberal side. The incentive is to never earn more and achieve more. It's always, if you're earning less and achieving less, we'll give you more. So it's a perverse, it's an inverted incentive.
Yeah, we might have to do an episode where we actually pull up the numbers. There's some good data on this right now, even showing that the money disproportionately goes to new Canadians or new temporary residents and people who are, they're coming to Canada and they're struggling. So again, you are kind of just buying voters at this point.